Hello everybody. The NBA playoffs are amongst us and quite a few people are interested in my take on it. Now after the All-Star break, when the Mavs made that trade for Butler and Hayward, I said that the Mavs would blitz through the league. Many people laughed and some went as far as to say it was a lateral move, and what do you know, the Mavs went 23-7. They captured the second seed and yet again I was proven right. But that's just the regular season, and now it's playoff time, and people wonder how I think the Mavs will perform in the playoffs. Well, the first round opponent's the Spurs. I'm not going to get into the matchup specifics. I don't have time for that. But all I know is the Mavs have went 8-2 in the last 10 games against the Spurs, and there's no reason to believe that this trend will change. The Spurs are a declining team. Duncan's past his prime, no longer an impact player. Manu, he puts up a few nice games here and there, but he's inconsistent, unreliable. Not worried about a damn thing when it comes to the Spurs. Now in the second round, the Mavs' opponent would likely be the Suns, a team we're 6-2 against since the Kid trade. I mean, what's there to worry about? A team with Amare and Nash as its two best players, beating a team led by two Hall of Famers, Jason Kidd and Dirk Nowitzki, ain't gonna fucking happen. And then we get to the Western Conference Finals. That's the Lakers. Well, let's break down the matchups here. The Mavs are 29th in the league defending the point guard position. This is a big weakness for the Mavs. We've seen it exploited time and time again. We saw it exploited when we played the Hornets in the playoffs 2 years ago, and we saw it last year with Billups and even Parker, even though the Spurs lost. But who's the Lakers point guard? It's Derek fucking Fisher, the worst starting point guard in the league. So this weakness is mitigated. It won't be exposed by the Lakers. Kobe shooting under 40% in 4 regular season games against the Mavericks because of the Matrix. Now I'll admit the Lakers front line of Bynum, Gasol, and Odom will give us some problems, but first off, when we're talking about Bynum, he clearly turns into a huge pussy in the playoffs. He's averaging 5.7 points and 3.8 rebounds, so I don't think Eric Dampier and Brendan Haywood have to worry about him. And Gasol, well, Gasol will get his, but overall the Mavs have too much for the Los Angeles Lakers. And then we get to the finals. And it's going to be either the Cavs or the Magic. And let's just say it's going to be the Cavs, and it probably will be the Cavs. You ask, Gaz, can a team with Dirk Nowitzki as its best player beat a team with LeBron James as its best player? I say yes, it can. It's a team sport. The Mavs are number 1 in the league defending the small forward position as far as points allowed per game and field goal percentage. LeBron James happens to be a small forward. I'm not saying we'll stop him, we'll contain him. Who's going to guard Dirk? Mo Williams turns into a huge pussy choker in the playoffs. We're set. And it's a very interesting finals matchup because, you know, both teams made trades with the Wizards. Antoine Jamison to the Cavs, Stevenson, Butler, and Haywood to the Mavs. It'll be an epic finals. It'll be an entertaining finals. And I say the Mavs win that in 6 games, finishing it off in Cleveland. So wait and see come June. I'll come off as a prophet, and me and the Mavs Nation will celebrate this victory. That's all I have to say, and we'll see what happens. Later, everybody.